Hey guys, welcome to the video. This video I'm going to be showcasing a ship that I have improved and also made a special landing pad for. This is the ODN D-34, and the landing pad is called ODN D-34 landing pad. So this is the ODN D-34 ship that I improved. I improved a couple things on it. I added in hangar doors onto the side, and then below it I have a group of the big hangar doors covering the bottom. This is the original ship. Unfortunately, I don't know the creator's name, but it had a couple big flaws, and you can kind of see one now. It's tilting to the back, and if it stays up in the air hovering like that for extended amount of time, it will crash. And I don't know, that bugged me a lot because I really like the design of this ship. And another kind of flaw is the hangar system it has here at the bottom. This is the lower hangar elevator, which I thought was really cool, but I had to take out of the improved version because this is one of the problems that was causing the shifting, where it would like lean and crash. But it's very neat, and also made it so that way you had to have a very specific size of vehicle, which was really small. Here's it coming up. It's pretty neat, but you could see like right there, whenever it came up, it pushed it off to the side and then back center, which can cause the ship to be off balance. You can write it down, obviously. If I can... Alright, start door. And then we can go down. But we gotta wait for that big blast door to open up. All the way down here. And then it stops here. Which, that's a fair distance to go down. It is kind of weird though, because the bottom of it doesn't have any magnetic pads or anything to keep it semi-stable whenever you have the elevator down. Which again, that's another flaw, which is why I just chopped it off. And then here into the improved ship, I will be showing you the hangar door, but I'll show you the inside a little bit here. So the other ship has the same button pad as this one, so I just kept that the same, and then here's the hangar doors. These you would most likely use in space for spacecraft. You can get bigger vehicles in here than the side hangars can get in there with flying craft. So pretty much if you just get the ODN to hover, and then you could fly it up and get the smaller ship to hover while it's inside, close the door, and then you can land it and park it. Which, I mean, it's a long process, but again, you'd most likely only use it for spacecraft and other things, because you can't drive a vehicle up in there unless you make a ramp, which I didn't. That's a little tank that I improved before. Have its barrel kind of locked up so it doesn't move around in the ship. I'm gonna open up the side doors here. Now, for the vehicles, like cars and stuff, if they're too tall, remember, you can lower the suspension so they can try to squeeze in, but sometimes they might not fit. And then here is the landing pad, which is also a base, a functioning survival base. It looks alright without the ship on it, but the ship on top of it, it just looks good to me. I just really like it. Over here, the prototype versions, well, I guess like the steps. This is the original one right here. And then the other one you can see has some rounded edges and stuff. All pretty nice. And as you can see, the original ship there is again leaning. So we'll see how bad that gets here in a little bit. I'll go and show you the interior here real quick. So the left side is going to have the crafting area, but it's all hooked up to the living quarter area, which is on the right side. Nothing too special. It really doesn't have much storage. It has like very little hydrogen storage. It has 2 oxygen tanks, which is honestly way more than what it needs. But the hydrogen one is kind of a big flaw, to be honest with you. So coming on in here, you got the medical bay and the little kitchenette area. It's not too bad. I added some stuff up top to look like shelving. Go over here and get some electricity for my suit. Come over here. This right here is kind of like a living room slash like theater room. Here is the kind of dining area. And upstairs is the bathroom and the bedrooms. This bedroom here is really tiny, just really didn't have space for anything, so you could pretend it's like the crappy crew member's room or something like that. Otherwise, the other 2 bedrooms are the exact same and same size. Otherwise, the landing pad base area, very small and compact, but it works. The outside, I mean, you pretty much got a football field here, so. So now we'll go ahead and park the improved ship on top of the landing pad I made for it. And I'm not lying to you guys, this landing pad looks really good with it on. It's like a hat for it. It's just perfect. The landing pad looks pretty good for itself. I wish I would have put more time into it. I just kind of wanted to get it done so I could use it in a survival world, because this is a pretty simple landing pad. You could make this easily in survival. The thing that would take forever is the ship to create. It's a little bit difficult to land it into the pad, but it's not too bad. Sometimes it likes to get caught up on the sides, or not the sides, but the edges, or like the flat sides of blocks, so you kind of gotta like really give it some gas. You can kind of see where it like stops and then goes again. I don't know, it's just weird, but it works at least. I'm not complaining too much about it. So I'll show you one thing that I kind of dislike because I keep on forgetting to jump. It is gonna be right about here. Whoop, fall right through. But I don't know how merge blocks really work because I'm playing on PS5 and it came out not too long ago on PS5. So I just put a door there if you fall or forget, whatnot. So I'll go ahead and remove the pad for this so it's not stuck to the ship. So even with that gap, vehicles, even smaller ones like this, can get in and out pretty easily. It's not too difficult at all. Just either back it out or back it in so you can drive forward out. As you can see, in and out, no problem. Doesn't really get caught on that gap or anything. Alright, so whenever you exit the ship, either you can climb down using the ladder, or there's a staircase here. In case if the gap is a little bit too small to use the ladder, because it will sometimes you'll park it a little bit weird and it will be more off to one side than the other one, so you can't use the ladder. Otherwise, yeah, if you look, it literally looks like a hat for it, the base. It's just perfect, man. Going to the back, you can't really see any gaps. It's just like looks airtight, even though it's far from it, but it just works. And at least the side rooms are airtight and has functioning air, so you don't have to worry about using this in either the moon or Mars or alien planets. It's just all around pretty good, and I had a lot of fun creating it. I loved the ship design. That's the whole reason why I did this. Very elegant, looks of civilianish, kind of like a Star Citizen ship. There is no defenses on the base because it's all on the ship. The base is fully defended once the ship is on top. Thank you guys for watching the video. Leave a like and comment about the ship and the landing pad design. I want some feedback on it, what I can change and improve. You can get the blueprint for both of these separately in the blueprint section of the game.